Well, I think I gotta sneeze. No, not before the video. Alright, maybe I don't. Okay, a lot of y'all told me to check this video out, man. And since we got clickbaited by the last video, we gotta check out another Jennie video. And a lot of y'all told me to check this out. Jennie, the villain of K-pop. How is she the villain? Like, these girls are sweet. Where do y'all come up with these titles? These girls are literally so sweet. But let's get into this video. See what they talking about. The villain of K-pop. Let's see what they talking about. Make it big screen. Come on. All right, let's get into it. Skip the intro. This is a long video. This is a 23-minute video.
I do not have all the facts. I'm sure Blinks themselves and Jennie fans have much more information than I do, so I defer to their greater wisdom in this case. As someone who's neither a Blink nor a Jennie fan, I've also tried to keep to the basics with this video. In the pursuit of transparency, I believe it's important that you know that I have criticized YG Entertainment in the past, and I still stand by those beliefs. I still have issues with YG as a company, but I think it's important for you to understand that my research on Jennie is separate from my opinions about YG. Jennie is a person. Even if you don't really like her, I need to hammer home that she is a person. Please keep that in mind.
Who don't like Jennie? What the hell? Somebody don't like Jennie for real, she just playing. What did Jennie do? Jennie didn't do that to nobody. I'm confused. Is this for real?
Jennie Kim is a K-pop idol in the girl group Blackpink. She and her group are extremely well known both in South Korea and around the world. Jennie is undeniably Blackpink's
Boy, I swear to God, when she did like this, I thought she was finna be bra and bro, I swear to God, when she was taking that off, I just thought I was finna see way more than that. I'm not gonna lie.
She's the de facto center, and regardless of who's the most popular domestically or internationally, Jennie is the real face of Blackpink. She achieved superstar status practically from debut, and has been in the eyes of the public.
Wait a minute, is this true? Cause y'all told me that I think y'all said either Lisa or no, Lisa was the one winning the awards and stuff. I think y'all said it was Lisa who was the main leader and star. Is Jennie? Well, y'all said it was a few people. Y'all different comments said different things. Like different people said different things in their own opinion. But let me know, is this true? Just comment down below if it's true or not.
Her since. Jennie is also a very polarizing figure in both the fan base and the industry at large. She may be
real quick. I'm sorry to keep stopping it, but I do have one serious question. I be hearing that word and I never asked what it was, but what does polarizing mean? I might have to look that up. What does polarizing mean? I don't even think I know how to spell polarizing. Hold on, because I don't even know how to spell polarizing for real. But I'm gonna still look it up real. What does that mean? Polarize. Polar P-O-L. Polar. I think it's an I-Z. Polarize. Okay, I think I found the polarize. Let's see what this means. It say restricted. What? One direction cost something to acquire. I don't know what that means. Okay.
Arguably the most polarizing female idol of the generation. She's cultivated a reputation for being obsessively loved and obsessively hated. Jennie has been involved in numerous quote-unquote scandals, and of course what people consider scandals differs wildly. However, it's the simplest term, even if misused to the point of detachment. Dating, stage presence, attitude, personality. All things Jennie has been tagged for various reasons with varying levels of outrage and rationality. Privileged, spoiled, and princess are all words that have been stuck to her over the years. There's a sort of mythology surrounding Jennie, a narrative within the fandom that she is the quote-unquote favored member of Blackpink, and that she, whether unintentionally or not, takes advantage of this favoritism to cut corners as an idol and as a member of Blackpink. This mythology eventually adopted the word lazy and has run rampant with it ever since. She's been drafted
First y'all saying Lisa was lazy, now it's Jennie? Like, what the hell?
Into a role in the K-pop narrative that constantly attracts negative attention, and I'd go so far as to say she's currently the #1 targeted K-pop idol for hate and slander. In the current generation, Jennie has basically become the evil supervillain of K-pop. Today, I wanted to crack down on why the fandom chose Jennie to be the center of so much hate in the K-pop mythos. 2010. Jennie joined YG in 2010. She was 14, not yet out of middle school if she were an American student. Entering any workforce at 14 is undeniably terrifying, and a workforce as competitive and dehumanizing as this one is definitely a life-impacting moment. A lot of people would argue that that's way too young to start becoming an idol, but companies allow this to have the cream of the crop trainee.
So she older than me? I'm thinking we around the same age. Or merged. Because if she was 14 in 2010, she definitely older than me. Because I was like 11 then. Yeah, I was like 11 then. That's crazy.
By the time they're young adults, if they even wait that long to debut them. Nonetheless, Jennie was a child when she entered the scene. While Jennie didn't debut until she was 20, she's been involved in the industry and the idol system since she was 14 years old. And remember, this is YG Entertainment's training system, which is notorious for its insane physical and emotional pressure. The K-pop industry is no stranger to human rights violations, and there's no real way to know exactly what happened during her formative years. Jennie described the trainee experience as, quote, really mean, going so far as to say it was, quote, a cold-hearted world.
진짜 냉정한 세계였어요. 매달 말에 모든 YG 프로듀서분들 그리고 가끔은 아티스트분들 그리고 사장님이 꼭 오셔서 평가를 받는데 솔로곡 하나, 단체곡 하나, 댄스곡 하나 이렇게 하는데 중간 평가해야 되지. 매주 찍는 일주일에 한 번씩 찍는 보컬 영상도 찍어야 되지. 팝핀 영상 찍어야 되지. 크럼프 영상 찍어야 되지.
They was on her ass, but I mean, they was on them though. They was strict on them for sure.
할 게 너무 많았어요.
So much to do every month. Oh snap! Come on! Don't be starting this now, bro. You've been doing good.
그때는 하는 입장이어서 힘들었는지 잘 몰랐어요. 그냥 해야 돼. 그 있잖아요. 학교 다닐 때.
2012. In April of 2012, YG Entertainment uploaded a photo of Jennie to their official blog without her name. She instantly drew attention, with people sharing and discussing the photo all over the internet. She was labeled the mystery girl of YG. People eventually uncovered her real name, and rumors began to fly that she would be a member of YG's upcoming new girl group. Jennie was the first member to ever be announced for Blackpink before the group name was even confirmed. Apparently, Jennie was supposed to debut in a girl group that year, but that was postponed to 2013, and again, even later. There's something of a black hole in the timeline right here. The shape of this projected girl group changed rapidly, going from 10 members to 5, from 5 to 4. Debut would get closer and closer and then disappear, leaving the...
So Blackpink originally started out with 10, they was gonna start off with 10 members? How did he get it down all the way to 4? What made them go down to 4?
Trainees involved either benched or inactive. August 8th, 2016. Finally, Blackpink, as we
I hope y'all know, yes, that part definitely got muted. I muted that part.
know them, debuted. They were YG's first girl group in nearly 6 years. Their debut was a blockbuster smash, and they shot to stardom almost instantly. Things were actually pretty great for the first 2 years. Blackpink released 3 songs in 2016 and 1 in 2017. The members promoted their songs on various music shows, at award ceremonies, all over television and the internet. Their popularity was immense and immediate, and so were the problems. Sometime around late 2016, the phrase YG's princess first appeared in reference to Jennie, but between 2017 and 2018, that's when the title became stapled to her narrative. Many fans and non-fans alike saw Jennie as receiving special attention and favoritism from the company. There were different reasons with varying levels of truth and perspective, including but not limited to, Jennie is given the best or at least highest quality performance clothes. Jennie is styled to make her stand out from the rest of the group. Jennie is the most promoted member of Blackpink.
So they basing this off clothes? What is wrong with the world? We basing who the superstar is off clothes? Like what? Like when do people come up with this stuff? Like where they come up with this stuff? Where? In their own mind? Do they have a meeting about this stuff? Like, what the?
the most sponsorships, or at least the most important ones, be they modeling, advertisement, brand deals, whatever. These arguments began rising with fury in the middle of 2017, and while it seems a bit early for a group to attract so much conspiracy just a year after debut, there's a very definitive reason why so much speculation exploded in 2017.
This is crazy.
2017.
Now what
Right
happened
as the
in
fandom
2017?
and industry at large were at its hungriest for content from Blackpink, YG decided they hate money and put the group on a year-long hiatus. That's a year-long hiatus from a group who were, at that point, basically rookies. Apart from advertising and the occasional live performance, the group practically vanished. They did release one song, As If It's Your Last, in the earlier half of the year, and boy did it seem like it was our last. The fans were stranded high and dry, and to say this caused frustration is an understatement. YG Entertainment had built unbelievable hype for Blackpink, and then gave the fanbase a big ol' middle finger and a cordial fuck you.
Hey! Guess what?
Who is that?
What? Fuck you! Fuck you!
Confused, aggravated, and rightfully angry,
Where
fans
did
and
you get that
non-fans
from?
began digging into anything Blackpink that they could. MR removed videos, choreo comparisons, fan theories, plots to storm YG, anything and anything they could to keep Blackpink alive in their minds. Eventually, all things Blackpink became connected to this underlying frustration, and that frustration never fully washed out. As the hiatus stretched, so did the tensions. This is where shit began to hit the fan. During a few live performances, Jennie forgot some of the lyrics to their songs. Given industry standards for perfection, Jennie's previous dedication to precision, and the overall fandom frustration, it turned into something of a deal. People called her unprofessional, a mess, a whole host of other names. While claims of favoritism and spoiled behavior had existed since her debut, new fuel was suddenly added to the fire, and everything Jennie did was labeled as a product of a spoiled princess getting away with
Boy, y'all be vicious in them comments, don't y'all? I'm looking at some of these comments. Boy, y'all never cared. Y'all be vicious. These comments ain't pretty at all. I ain't gonna lie. These comments, some of these comments is nasty. It's out of control. Like, that's how y'all could get, huh? Y'all could get like that? That's crazy. They was going
absolutely anything she wanted. Jennie's public persona as an idol is one that relies on being an untouchable badass who doesn't give a fuck. So add that to the princess claims, and you've got yourself a pretty unlikable reputation. Again, emphasis on reputation.
Like, no, bro, where they coming up with this stuff, though? Like, did she say that, or that's what they put in their mind? Like, did they hear her say this? Like, did this come out her mouth? Like, I don't give up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think this came out her mouth, bro. I don't. If it did, say, y'all know what to do. Comment down below the clip. We're going to check it out. But I don't think this came out her
This is how
mouth.
people saw Jennie, not necessarily who she really was. To allay discontent in the fanbase, the best thing to do would be to release a comeback before the year was out. Negative attention, positive attention, Blackpink was getting both, and YG was in perfect position to capitalize on it, as long as they could keep out of trouble for 10 seconds or so. YG's contest project Mix 9 went Mount Vesuvius and exploded in great flaming chunks of shit. After scheduling the winning group for debut, YG canceled the entire thing and their finances collapsed. The company's revenue dropped by over 30%, and they lost over $9 million. The failure of the show was so great that JYP replaced YG as the second highest earning company, and agencies cut ties with YG left and right. 2018. In May of 20...
You lose, I don't care how rich you is, you lose. $9 million, you're sick. You're sick. You a little sick, bro. You gonna feel that loss. I don't care if you got 100 million. If you lose 9, if you just lose it, you gonna feel that loss for sure. You take that.
2018, Psy finally chose to value self-love and left YG for good. 2017 ended with no news about a return of Blackpink. Well, they reissued their original Japanese debut, so yay for that, I guess, but that was about it. For months, all that came out of them was the occasional live performance or interview show. The frustration boiled over into an all-out fan war. The words overhyped and overrated were appearing left and right. Many people were angry that YG Entertainment was benching such a popular group. Other people were angry that a group with so little content was even popular to begin with. And even more people were angry that others were angry at everyone else for being angry. Everyone was mad at everybody for absolutely everything all the time, and where on earth was Blackpink? There they are. Finally, after 10,000 years, Blackpink had a comeback. Square Up was a major success, and its flagship track, Da 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 Da, was a commercial explosion. Finally, fans were getting content again. Except this time, things felt a little different. Right off the bat, people began commenting on Jennie's presence, noting a lack of expression, enthusiasm, and overall energy in both the music video and on stage. As the promotions for Da 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 ran on, it only got worse. More and more videos and fan cams began surfacing of Jennie's dancing during the era, and while music shows seemed average, concert footage did not. In September, YG announced Blackpink's first ever concert in Seoul. Controversy or not, people were ecstatic at the idea of seeing Blackpink perform live at their own concert. And from there, shit really hit the fan. Footage from the concert showed Jennie not participating in large amounts of choreography and making other mistakes on stage. Paired with the footage of numerous other performances that year, Jennie's dancing appeared to have greatly diminished. But with the maintained success of Blackpink...
I'm just not noticing, like, no, I see it. Her dances is like a little bit off from theirs. I see it. I didn't notice it at first. I didn't, but I now that she pointed out, oh yeah, it's off a little bit though. Okay.
Throughout the hiatus, it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal, right? Oh my god, it was a disaster. This video no longer exists, but I think we all remember the big lazy dancing video comparing her dancing of previous years to this one. Something was totally wrong. Regardless of anyone's opinion on Jennie, this is objectively a problem. People paid money to see this concert, and so, from a consumer standpoint, this is inexcusable. And not just the Seoul concert, but others as well. From a fan standpoint, I imagine it's ridiculously disappointing. Add that to the fact that YG was obsessively striking down any video criticizing or even discussing Jennie, and you got yourself a right shitstorm. No one had any idea what was going on with Jennie, and to this day we have no definitive answer as to what caused the quote-unquote lazy scandal. But the bashing was loud, harsh, and unrelenting. Many people called her lazy, spoiled, a brat, a danger to...
Hold on, because last time I checked, scandal mean, like, how can you being called lazy be a scandal? Can that be a scandal? I thought a scandal was, hold on, let me look up the word scandal. I feel like we in school right now, we gotta keep looking up words and shit. Well, I gotta keep looking at words, because I thought scandal was like you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing or something. I don't know, but hold on. I'm going to find out the definition right now. Don't worry about it. So, let's see.
Scandal.
Okay, y'all hear that?
Scandal.
Okay, it's saying action or event regarded as morally or legally wrong and causing general public outrage. Oh, that's what scandal means? I thought scandal, it say, hold on, but similar, okay, it say rumor or malicious gospel about scandal, event or action. Right, event or action, okay, well, I guess being lazy is the action, I guess. So that's what scandal mean, huh? I thought scandal mean like you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing or something, or like, you know, like you sneaking around doing something. But I guess this could be, it say divorce was caused for scandal on the iron. What is considered a scandal? Hold on, let me see. A scandal can be broadly defined as the strong social reaction of outrage. Oh, so it's based off the people opinion. That's what scandal means, basically. Off other people reaction to something. I never knew that. Wow, we learning everything, okay.
Blackpink, an insult to her members, a bitch, and everything but the kitchen sink. Objectively, Jennie's performances were not fair.
Who called it? Y'all called it that? Who called it that? Oh, it get crazy out here.
Compared to the fans who had waited and paid money to see the group perform. There's no denying or getting around that. It's simply unacceptable and needed to be amended right away. But with that same objectivity, anyone can see that the backlash Jennie received wasn't going to win any morality awards. Fans and non-fans had decided that Jennie had forfeited the right to any human decency and began hacking away at her for any reason whatsoever.
I feel so bad for Rose, Jisoo, and Lisa. They look like Jennie's backup dancers.
LMAO Papa YG can't take it when someone criticizes his precious princess.
So YG is deleting evidence I see. Doesn't change the fact that Jennie has been incredibly lazy since 2017.
She's so hyped when it's her part, but being lazy when other parts come.
Agreed, she's lazy. Feel bad for people who actually spent money to see this half-hearted performance.
Don't get what she's so lazy for. She doesn't even care for the fans who paid tons of money to attend the concert.
The fact that she got different clothes and stuff doesn't change that she is a lazy ass. Sorry, hun.
Come on, stop defending. It's obvious.
Hello, princess. Wake up. You're on stage. Each person paid $100 to watch you.
Obviously, her 6 years of training have really served her nothing. Jennie perfectly knows that.
No, they tweaking. They tweaking in these comments. It say honestly her 6 years of training have really served her nothing. Y'all be wilding in the comments. Oh my God, it gets scary in them comments. I ain't never even looked in a comment section before. I'm finna start looking now though.
She is YG's favorite and knows how to take advantage of it. Shame on her.
Is she dancing or just walking on stage?
The problem was there was genuine constructive criticism emerging at the time, but with so much hate flying around, actual criticism was either buried at the bottom.
Bro, don't start this. Don't start this. Hold on, get right. You better like you know what's going on.
Or excused by overly protective fans who were labeling everything as hate and saying to hell with the whole thing. Something worth stressing. Most people are rational. The vast majority of K-pop fans weren't typing away on their keyboards slamming Jennie or compulsively defending her. The problem is that the less calm people often yell louder. And considering the fact that the international fandom is majorly internet-based, boom, total chaos. Rumors began flying. Defensive fans scrambled left and right to come up with any sort of justification for Jennie's performance. Some people called back to her injury from 3 months back where she strained her ankle dancing, despite confirmations before the concert that she was healed. Others began theorizing about problems in her personal life. The word depression surfaced and people ran miles.
Come on. But this video, no, I probably should give me something to eat to watch this. This is interesting too. This is crazy. Y'all be going in, I see. You better act like, come on, you better act right.
인터넷 접속하면 가장 뭘 해? 인터넷 잘 안 해. 하루에 제니를 몇 번 검색해? 0번.
She says zero.
제니에게 일주일에 휴가가 주어진다면 하고 싶은 일은? 핸드폰을 바닷속으로 던지고 없앤 다음에 잠수. 그러니까 없어지기. 아무도 날 찾을 수 없게.
I'm not Jennie's therapist, you're not Jennie's therapist. While being aware of mental health is really important, more often than not, fandoms will use it as a shield for certain situations and then completely abandon it the second it no longer suits them. For example, Blanks showed up in droves to preach the importance of mental health during Jennie's quote-unquote lazy scandal, and then went completely silent when abuse victims criticized Blackpink's bruised photo cards, calling it not a big deal. Again, a small percentage, but it goes to show that fandoms are fickle. On top of that, Jennie's mental health is her personal privacy. Diagnosing others with mental illness is extremely messed up for a lot of reasons. It's disrespectful to people with depression and the people you're diagnosing whose life and health you don't really know about. I truly believe many fans just wanted to protect Jennie and help her and show her support, but diagnosing others is a slippery slope, and it can be dangerous to her career or even her own image of herself. Needless to say, this would have been a great time for the company to step in and respond to growing tensions. YG Entertainment needed to handle this with tact and settle the mess with as little controversy as possible. Instead, they did this. In 2018, Jennie had her solo debut. Her song Solo quickly became one of the
Bro, this shit wanna act up. Stop going in and out, but real talk. I'm not even finna play with you. Like, stuff is getting serious, can't you tell?
Controversial releases of the year. It seemed that all that talk about favoritism was actually being confirmed. YG did say the other girls would get solos, but as of the making of this video, none of them have been released or even discussed. And here...
Oh, come on, at this ad. Come on. This is getting interesting now. Oh, 2 ads back to back. Dang, I ain't even know while this was going on. Oh.
Jennie's dancing during performances of her solo song were some of her best performances of the year, causing people to attack her once again for allegedly favoring her own solo.
Maybe people said that she's sick or tired, but why when she's performing solo she's energetic? For me, real Blackpink members are Jisoo, Rose, and Lisa.
Why is she the only one with a solo song? The other girls worked hard too.
Weirdo YG gonna be angry now. His spoiled princess is exposed again.
I feel bad for people who paid to see Jennie. Has going solo made her stuck up as well?
After all that, there was no full group comeback for the rest of the year, and Jennie continued to promote solo all the way through the end of 2018. And if you thought the year would end peacefully,
you haven't been paying attention.
People were bashing her for the way she sat at award shows, for her face during other performances, for the way she walked down aisles, for picking up a blanket. The woman couldn't breathe without violating some sort of oxygen quota. The only good thing that came out of all this mess was this iconic performance of solo. And that was the disaster that was 2018.
We need to see that.
2019. This brings me to one of the genuine villains of K-pop, Dispatch. On the first 2019, Dispatch.
Can you watch your language? What's wrong with you? I'm gonna try to mute that part. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Her language is just foul. Watch your language, love.
Dispatch, a scandal-breaking network, revealed that Jennie and EXO member Kai were dating.
Listen, you son of...
What is going on? Can you watch your language, bro? I'm trying to make a sensible video here. Like, what? Don't worry about it. He gonna get muted too.
Up everywhere, and eventually Kai's company SM Entertainment confirmed that the two were dating. YG, on the other hand, had trouble discerning romantic partners and Uber drivers. Bless their hearts, they have no idea how to handle anything, do they? People began to badmouth Jennie on principle, saying that she was breaking her contractual dating ban and YG was letting her get away with it. This is sort of misleading, as YG's dating ban holds effect only until you debut as an idol. Jennie was perfectly within her rights to date freely, but remember, the K-pop industry thrives on idols.
Wait a minute! They can't date? You lying. Merch, they can't date. Are you serious? They got a rule that says they can't date? That's, first of all, yeah, that's why I can't be in no industry, because what? How you gonna tell me I can't date? Like, what?
Idols appearing available, and secret dating between idols can reflect badly on reputations. It was especially controversial for Jennie to be dating another idol when the memory of Hyuna and E'Dawn was still fresh. Of course, Jennie's not responsible in any way for Cube or the industry's messed up standards, but she got flack for it anyway. As soon as it all started, the relationship was over. Kai and Jennie broke up at the beginning of 2019 for reasons we'll probably never know but can damn well guess at. Once again, Blackpink was on hiatus and people were pissed. And that's the basics of it. After looking at all of this, Blackpink in general has a frustrating mythos. They only have 13 songs, no full album, and often disappear for long periods of time. Music-wise, Blackpink has never truly stopped being rookies. Jennie, being the primary face of Blackpink, often centers these feelings of frustration on her. People see Jennie with her badass persona, her colder faces, and her rougher patches in her career, and all that frustration can come smashing down in full force. Because Blackpink doesn't have enough content for people to feast on, they've created their own fan version of the K-pop world where Jennie is some evil person to be destroyed. They made her into a Bond villain who wanted to leave the group and destroy the other members' success and not give a shit about fans, because it was more fun to have someone to target than to face the fact that YG Entertainment is ultimately a faceless company that can't be attacked. People couldn't bully YG into giving them music, but they sure as hell could take out their anger on Jennie. Fandoms need villains. They strive on having people to uphold like gods and people to tear down as scum. Jennie was in the perfect position to become the latter. So there it is. It's a mixed bag with no real binary answer. Jennie dropped the ball during her 2018 performances, that's true. But fans bullied her for months on end. YG Entertainment gave her a solo they knew would stir up controversy at the end of her Reputation, and Dispatch subjected her relationship to the public. And now you are all caught up. So,
okay, we all caught up, man. This is a long video. Tell me how much of this is true, man. Because all this could be false for all I know. I honestly don't know. But tell me how much of it is true, man, down in the comments below. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all better not get too vicious in my comments. I know that for sure. You get vicious in my comments, I'm going to get you up out of here. I'm going to get you right on up out of here. I promise you I am. But look, let me know what's going on, man. Comment down below what's going on. Let me know what else y'all want me to check out next, man. We need more videos to check out and to watch and react to. If y'all enjoyed this video, man, hit the like button for me. Try to get this video right here. This might sound crazy, but this was a long video. So try to get this video right here to 900 likes. 900. I ain't going to ask for 1,000 likes, but 900. You feel me? And I will react to what else you want me to react to. All you got to do is comment. I'm going to heart it and I'm going to react to it. Y'all know the drill by now. I'll see y'all in the next video.